What's up, world? My name is Timothy Hammond and I'm the Big City Gardener. And I've partnered with Home Depot to talk about how we can stay safe during these times. In this project, we will be building a seed starting shelf. Now, you may be asking yourself, what does seed starting have to do with safety? Well, when I think about safety, I think about a few things. I think about food security and I think about mental health. During these times when everybody is stressed out, your stress levels could go through the roof. Did you know that it is proven that gardening for 30 minutes a day can de-stress and help get rid of anxiety? Also, every time you stick your hands in soil, it's a cue to your brain to release endorphins into your body. Now, let's talk about food security. Did you know on average your food travels 1,500 miles before it ends up on your shelves at the local grocery store? With this project here, you will be able to grow leafy greens and herbs year-round regardless if you have a big yard or if all you have is an apartment or a balcony. You could use this setup to grow leafy greens, to start seedlings that you will later transfer to another plot, or to even grow indoor house plants or herbs. The choices are endless and it's entirely up to you. So, step one. After you've determined the length and the width of the shelves that you were trying to construct, you cut the 2x4s to those dimensions. We join the edges with 2.5-inch screws. Next, we're going to put the actual shelving on top, which is the 1x6s. Let's get it. Now, as you can see, we have put the top of the shelves on. I used 1x6s. I also left a little gap in between on purpose. That way, whenever I have plants on these shelves, I'm making sure that I get airflow from all sides and all angles. I've done this for the 3 shelves that I've built, and now it is time to just attach the legs. That's it. Let's get to it. Whenever you build your shelf, make sure you pay attention to the height of the shelf. Seedlings are smaller than fully grown mature plants, and if you put the shelf too close, that will limit what you are able to grow within this system. With the DIY system, building it out of wood, you're able to put the shelves wherever you see fit. Now, one last thing to do, that's to turn it back on its side and attach the wheels. The wheels aren't necessary, but they're a great added feature so that you're able to move this cart around your space. Take a look at the lights that we decided to use for this setup. These are LED grow lights. Now, when it comes to seed starting or growing indoor plants, grow lights are not necessary. That's just what I chose to use for this project. If you have the option, you're able to use shop lights, fluorescent lights, or an array of things for this project. Do not be fixated on using grow lights. Now for this project, we're combining our container gardening knowledge and we're just moving that inside. So all of the same rules that apply to container gardening outside apply to gardening inside. And by that I mean, make sure whenever you get a container, it has adequate drainage holes at the bottom. Insufficient drainage holes will lead to you drowning and killing your plants. Next, make sure you're using a high-quality organic potting soil mix. You do not want to use outdoor garden soil for your indoor gardening or container plant. Make sure you are feeding your plants a high-quality liquid fertilizer at least once a month. Now, if you don't want to go the wood route, what you're able to do is purchase a wire shelving unit like we have here. With this unit, you're able to actually put the shelves wherever you see fit. What you'll notice is I have a light source down at the bottom and no light right here on this middle shelf or top shelf. This middle shelf I will use after I've seeded my pots. So they will go here until I see some sprouts. Once I see some sprouts, I will then move this pot down to underneath the light source. These wire shelves come in all different sizes, from 3, 4, 5 foot wide to 6 feet tall. The choice is yours. Just make sure you get a light that is big enough for your shelf. My name is Timothy Hammond and I'm the Big City Gardener. For anything else gardening related, check out all social media platforms, Big City Gardener. This is how we do. Just grow it.